brought to you by TrendyVest.com. At 9:30 this morning, a company most Americans have never heard of pulled off the largest S&P 500 stock market debut by a foreign company in history. $26.5 billion, bigger than Alibaba. And here S&P 500, the crazy part, most of the people fighting to buy it couldn't tell you what it actually makes. So let me fix that, because this story is incredible. The company is SK Hynix, born in South Korea in 1983 as part of Hyundai, yes, the car people. For 40 years, it was the eternal number 2, the little brother, living in Samsung S&P 500 shadow, grinding through the most brutal boom and bust industry on earth. Memory chips, the commodity nobody brags about owning. Then, years ago, SK Hynix made a weird bet, a niche chip called HBM, high bandwidth memory. Instead of laying memory flat, you stack it like a skyscraper and bolt it right next to the processor so data moves at insane speeds. For years, nobody cared. Even the company admits no one expected that market to explode. Then AI happened. And here, S&P 500, the thing nobody tells you about artificial intelligence, the chip everyone worships, the GPU, is just the engine. HBM is the fuel line. Starve it, and the world S&P 500 smartest chip sits there doing nothing. Every NVIDIA AI processor, the H100, Blackwell, the new Rubin platform, is physically wrapped in stacks of this memory. And who makes it? The eternal number 2. SK Hynix commands roughly 58% of the global HBM market. It is NVIDIA S&P 500 main supplier. Its latest quarter, record revenue, with operating margins reported above 70%, in memory, an industry where single digits used to be a party. The sole listed stock is up more than 800% in 12 months. The little brother finally beat Samsung to the prize of a generation. So today, it comes to America. $149 a share, $26.5 billion raised. The order book oversubscribed more than 7 times. And savor this irony, on Tuesday, Korea S&P 500 chip index crashed into a bear market. 3 days later, global investors are in a feeding frenzy for its crown jewel. Now, what happens next? Honest answer first, nobody can promise you where this stock goes, and anyone who does is selling something. What I can give you is the decoder. Watch 3 things. 1. Today, S&P 500 print. A pop that holds means the AI bid is as bottomless as that order book implied. A pop that fades means the marginal buyer is pickier than the hype. The first real crack in this trade. Flat? Even AI has a price ceiling. 2. The competition. That 58% share was 69 a year ago. Samsung and Micron are coming, and the HBM4 battle for NVIDIA S&P 500 Rubin platform decides who keeps the crown. 3. The cycle. Memory has been boom and bust for 40 straight years. The trillion-dollar question under this whole listing: did AI break the memory cycle or just supersize the next bust? And remember, Samsung S&P 500 lesson from Tuesday: at prices like these, even a record quarter can get you punished. Here, S&P 500 the bottom line. 7 times oversubscribed is belief, quantified. Today that belief gets marked to market, live, on the tape. And the gap between what people said they'd pay and what they actually pay is the most honest data the AI trade will print this month. Knowing the difference between the story and the number, that S&P 500 the whole game. It's S&P 500 why we built the TrendyVest platform with the edge score at its core, one transparent, honest number for what a company is actually worth. Bull case, base case, risks, all shown, no pumps. Built by a retail trader for the retail trader. The waitlist is open right now at TrendyVest.com. This is our take, not advice. TrendyVest, markets, tech, the edge.